Welcome to the International English Language Testing Step conducted by Maulik English Academy. So today I'm your examiner. My name is Anima. So this test is divided into three parts. Before the main part, I'm gonna ask you some personal question. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So what's your name?
My name is Joy with emotion, but you call me Joy.
Where do you come from?
My home district is Noakhali, but I have born and raised in Dhaka.
Do you study or work?
I'm a student of grade 8 in Manipur High School and College.
How do you pass your free time?
I pass my free time by doing various things like watching television or mobile, or reading, or writing, or doing anything else.
Okay. So let's move on to the main part. Food and cooking. What source of food you like eating most?
I like to eat homemade food most because my mother cooks and she cooks really delicious and varieties of foods, and the foods are always full of nutrients and full of health, and my mother tries to use less oil every time she cooks, so it is more healthier than the outside food.
Okay. Who normally does the cooking in your home?
My mother normally does the cooking in my house because the other members, like my father or brother, doesn't know how to cook anything, and the servants helps her.
Okay. Do you watch cookery program on TV?
I don't cook usually, or I don't like to cook, but I like to watch cookery programs on television because cookery programs are very interesting, and they present the food or they present the food as an art. So I like to watch, and I also like to listen the judgments the judges always tell or advices. That's why I watch cookery programs sometimes.
Okay. In general, do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
In general, I prefer to eating at home because it is a time, the dining time is a time where the all members come together and eat, and they can share their whole day, and it's quite fun. But sometimes in occasions or in special dates we go outside and eat. That's it.
Okay. Let's move on the part two. In this part, I'm gonna give you a cue card and a paper and a pen. You have to talk about this topic about 1 to 2 minutes, and you have 1 minute to think about it. Your time starts now. So your time starts now.
Okay. So I have to describe a house or apartment I have visited. So recently I visited my uncle aunt's house, which is actually in an apartment. It was a very beautiful apartment, and the apartment was very luxurious. It has a very unique look and gate. The security was top notch in the apartment. There was various CCTV cameras on the gates and parking area, and the guards were always attentive and alert. So after entering the apartment, we have to note who we are and who to whom we are going. After that, we went to the elevator, and I don't know about the stairs because we didn't took that, but the apartment was very clean and the elevator was very big. A lot of people can go together. So my uncle aunt's house was on the eighth floor, and so we went to the eighth floor, and there was two houses on each floor. And my uncle and aunt's house was very beautiful. They decorated the outside of their house with various types of plants and showpieces. And there was a the door frame was also very beautiful. They customized it as their choice. And after we entered the house, they decorated their house very nicely and richly. The wall colors were very beautiful, and they also decorated their furnitures according to their wall color, wall paint, and also they changed the house and the rooms according to their wish because they wanted to customize it all as their wish and change it. Their house is overall very beautiful and luxurious, and there was everything and everything they needed at that time, and it was very beautiful and well decorated. It was a nice experience, and they had a great view scenario from their balcony because it was in the eighth floor. And that's it.
Okay, so now let's move on to the part three discussion topic, different type of home. What kind of home are most popular in our country? What is it?
Recently, in these years, the apartment type houses are most famous in the city areas because in there we can have all the facilities, and above that, the houses with more facilities like parking area, elevators are more famous. And in the village areas, the village persons is converting their houses into cement houses, um, rather than a tin house. And every person is finding and making their houses according to their wish and according to their comfort level.
Okay. What do you think are their advantages of living in a house rather than an apartment?
There is a lots of advantages living in a house rather than an apartment. The house owner can change their house according to their wish, and the apartment dwellers can't. They have to live. They have to live, and they can't change anything in their house. Also, the apartment owners don't have any freedom. They have time limits to come and go out. Also, they have to adjust in a very small place. In the other hand, the house owner has a great freedom on time limit. He can go out anytime and he can come in anytime. And also, he has a larger place to live in and customize rooms according wish. And also, he has a great opportunity to customize his windows according to the light and air.
Okay. Do you think that everyone would like to live in a large home? Why is it?
Yes, I think everyone would love to live in a large house, a large home. As I said in the previous question, that the house owners the house owners can change their house according to their wish and change the rooms also. And the apartment dwellers don't have that. They get a enough place to live for a four people or three people family, but they can't leave a larger family there because they don't have any rooms and any space. But the house owners and the house owners have it. So everyone would love to live in a house if they get a chance.
Okay. Finding a place to live. How easy is it to find a place to live in your country?
It actually depends on the city they are trying to find a house. It is quite easy in a small town uh, because there's no larger population, so there is a lot of house which are free. And if the person is trying to find a house in a larger city, the person will need a great amount of money to spend on their living. And it is not quite easy to find a house because the population is already large in that city. So it depends on the city the person is trying to find a house.
Okay. Do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in?
If the person is living for a quite for a few months, then it is better to rent a house rather than buy a one. And if the person is feeling like he or she will shift there for permanent and forever, then it's better to buy a house. And it also depends the person who is trying to find a house for living.
Okay. Do you agree that there is a right age for young adults to stop living with their parents? Why is it?
I don't think that anyone should leave their parents at any age, other than it is very important for him, like the person is going abroad or any other city for study or for job. After he or she settles down, he or she can bring their parents with him, or can get transferred to the parent city if they can't come here. So there is no right age like they should leave their parents. After all, I will not do it.
Okay. So thank you for coming here.